to Burner Rubber Garage. This will probably be a little bit of a quicker video. Frostbite has had an issue ever since I put in the LED rears and the LED front markers turn signal lights. I did a little research on it, forgot about it honestly until I drove it the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, no signal, it's awesome. So I was online chatting with Rhett, a good friend and a follower, and he was like, man, I did it on my truck. So what really sparked it is he's got a truck like this, but it's a lot cooler and red. And he sent me a video of him. He's got some awesome stuff done to his truck. And he sent me a video of his turn signals working. I was like, man, mine don't work. And he's like, you need this. So what I did is I ordered it. I got it from Summit Racing. Let's see if we got stuff here. It's a United Pacific LED flasher. 90652. So this will take place of your flasher that's in there, and it works with LEDs. Shouldn't be too hard. Looks like it's a plug-in and find a ground. So I'm going to cut to some video and kind of show you what the turn signals are doing right now, and then we'll put this in and show you what they will do with this in there. So his did the same thing prior. I don't know why they don't recommend this on the sites when you buy the LED lights, but they really should. I believe my lights are United Pacific as well, so I'm really shocked they didn't say, hey man, if you're getting these, might need this. So, should be fairly simple. Let me see if I can find the price here for you. It was $14.99, and then I believe there was a flat rate shipping. It was almost as much to ship it, but I can't drive down to Georgia, I guess down to Georgia that way, for that low of a price. So I had to get it. I saw, I think it was Advanced Auto had one as well, but they'd have to order it, and it wasn't this. So I wanted the brand, and I got the same as my lights. Again, United Pacific. We still have some side marker lights to put on this truck. We got plenty to do on this truck. We'll get back into it. I got a little distracted with the GTO. So again, thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes. Let's go ahead now and cut to that video and show you what it's doing. So I apologize, you're going to hear a fan. I've just got the key to on. When I hit it, the light just stays on. Some people have this where it does a really slow blink. Let me go show you what they're doing in the front. Sorry if I'm making you sick. It's just staying on. Let's go back to the back. There's the Grom right there. It's just staying on. So let's go ahead, get back to the install. Gosh, I love this truck. Let's get back to the install and switch this out. All right, looks like it lit up for us. That's awesome. Hopefully this recording does better. I found a way to get my flashlight to come on with the camera. This up here should be your four-way flashers. I'm probably going to have to replace that with its own. And this one down here should be your turn signals. So we'll get that, and we'll probably go over to this. Whoops. Just unplug that over to here and ground it. So it shouldn't be too hard. We'll clean that up, make sure we got a good solid ground, and then we will be good to go. So let's get to this. Again, here's a close-up of the box. United Pacific LED flasher. It looks like there's an adapter down here just in case what you need is a little different. Here's the back, 12 volt, 20 amp. This is the two-way terminal flasher. Alright, so I'm going to pull this one out and kind of show you the two side by side here. Let's get them in these foot grooves here. These look... Man, I got to get those lined up better. These look like they're just going to work, so let's go ahead and try and get this guy in. So that is going to work just like that, and we'll run the wire. I may have to extend it or look for another ground over there. So what I'm going to do, because it just doesn't reach, they only gave you like a few inches, I'm going to cut this wire in the middle using these, strip it, using this, get a connector, crimp it, tape it, put this end back on the other end of that wire, or just put a whole new one on out of this kit. This was a great kit to buy. Lots of stuff in here. I think it was auto zone or something, I don't know. But put this on, then it'll reach. I only need to add like 5 inches of wire, so I'm going to do that. When we come back, I'll show you where I'm going to connect it. Mine just happened to have a ground there. I believe it's going to the gauges or stereo or something, so shouldn't be too hard. If you don't have some of these tools and you have one of these older vehicles, I would recommend getting a wire stripper, some odds and ends, miscellaneous connectors, end pieces, that kind of stuff, and some electrical tape. Last thing you want is a short, so you get shocked every time you touch the door to leave. So with that, let's get this done. So this is 16 gauge wire. I used a red one, crimped it on both sides. Give them a little tug like this. They're not coming out. Doesn't need to be too hard of a tug, just as long as they're in there. Some of you may not have ever seen these. All they are is a little bit of metal in there, and then it helps conduct it to the other wires. They kind of touch in there as well. Let's see if we can get it to zoom on it. No, it doesn't want to zoom. So that's what they look like. Nothing fancy. And then to crimp it, you use the color matching up here. So I used the red. I wanted a nice tight crimp. I could have used the blue as well. So your gauge wire is going to dictate what you use to strip it. Put through what you want and just pull. Pull it so it comes out the back, and these little razor sharp type of things will strip the wire. So we've got to measure what we want on this end, how far I got to go, then I'll cut it, and I will probably see what screw it is. We will either go with one of those if it'll fit in the screw, or like what was on it, this is what came on it. We could go with one of those. So let me measure and we'll go from there. Okay, so over there, of course, now I don't have a flashlight. That's about par. So I've got it grounded over there. I've got that switch in right there. I do have to use the adapter, oddly enough. It's a network polarity reversing adapter, so I guess I have to use it. Let's go up here and give it a shot. Got the fan on because it's just so dang hot. What an easy fix, man. I wish I'd have had it in. Woo, they look good. Let's go out to the back here. I got the grom right there. Looking good. Let me get that fan off, the truck turned off, and I'll chat with you in just a second. With that little project done, we only spent, I think it's 25 bucks with shipping. I now have turn signals, so I don't have to worry about someone buttholing me as I go to turn. I mean, brake lights work, and all the truck people are usually like, better be careful, most of this stuff probably doesn't work. That's not my style. I like all my stuff to work. So with that, as this video goes up, we should be close to, if not over, 3,700 subscribers. Thanks again for the growth. I'm sweaty, gross, disgusting. I'm going to go shower. If you can, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, please. You'll see more GTO, more Frostbite. We got some mini bike stuff coming up. It's just a good time. It's just hot, but it's a good time. So again, Frostbite's turn signals are working. I'm excited. I'm going to go take them out again and put them through the paces. I did have to use the adapter. I didn't think I was going to, but hey, I don't know everything. But it was such an easy job, I did it in sandals. So with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.